Um, when I joined the military, they offered the Seabees to me, and apparently they were lacking Seabees at the time, because there was like 4 programs they were really pushing when I went through MEPS, and one of them was the program I wound up taking. I wish I had taken another program that translated better to civilian life, but one of them they recommended was Seabees, and yeah, I didn't do that. Yeah, carpenters, what was C4? Yep. Yeah, I was Navy. Oh, and I still got it over here. This is a little souvenir I have from my Navy days. While I have this, if I can bring this thing over here without bending much further. There we go. This is my boomstick! 5-inch powder casing. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Actually, it was my mother that taught me out of that. Alright, let's get into it. Seabees.
Today we're talking about the coolest job you've probably never heard of. This episode is brought to you by Mike, a veteran of the 25th Infantry Division, a.k.a. the Tropic Lightning, a.k.a. Nikola Tesla's Strawberry. And as you can see, he served back when they were still rocking the Lord's flannel.
Right.
Thanks for your service, Mike. Now, if you don't know, the Seabees are the Navy's construction battalion. Construction being C, battalion being B. To make up the acronym CB, that's where they get Seabees. See what they did there? Sneaky seamen. But seaman and sailor aren't entirely accurate terms. A, men and women can be Seabees. B, this is like the only job in the Navy where you don't have to go on a boat. Alright, so what the fuck?
There's a bunch of jobs in the Navy where you don't have to go on a boat. Seriously, there's a bunch of them. Like one of the ones that irritated the crap out of us was when we were coming home from our first deployment. We had to get our IDs redone, and there was this one really pissy lieutenant who just happened to be in charge of the ID station in Spain where we were getting our IDs done. And this guy was an utter prick. He was an absolute utter prick. He had no service stars. He had no sea service ribbon. And then we're just sitting there looking at him like, will you not? What are you doing with that?
I'm gonna hit you with it.
What are you doing with that? Don't hit me with that! Are you nuts? Give me that! Don't ask me how I have this! Don't ask me how or why I have this. Don't ask me how or why I have this.
I wanted to hit you with it.
She just walked in with it. She just walked in with a prosthetic leg. I don't understand. The hell is going on in my household? Ever since you brought up the fucking Bradley, this has been happening. How do you bend the barrel on a Bradley?
Give me back my toy.
Are you sure you're not a blood raven?
Give me.
Jesus. Look, wait.
No.
Just
No.
It's a prosthetic foot.
Give me.
Go. Ow. That thing is made out of steel.
Here, just one boop.
No.
Just one boop.
No.
Come on, just one.
Take your visible spousal abuse. You are being watched. Stop kicking me with a foot. Can you give me an alphabetical list on what the fuck is wrong with you?
You married me. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Too much to count. What the hell is wrong with you? I just got assaulted with a prosthetic leg in my own house. Oh, Hobbit. Screw you, Hobbit. Why? Why? I thought you were leaving, Hobbit! Don't struggle. You don't have a leg to stand up. Daryl, thanks. Can you explain... Thank you, Daryl. Can you explain why all the 140k creators hate Morty? I get this backstory sucks, but he's a monster in the lore. He has a great KD ratio against everyone. He's just a badass in the 40k timeline. Oh, why do we not like Mortarian? Let me get through this video, and I'll go into that, okay? So, Pissy LT, no ribbons. Thank you, Slacker, for keeping me back up to date. And the only people in there are the VBSS guys. And we've been sitting there going up and down, just in the water the whole time. We go in there, this guy's acting all pissy. My weapons officer, he takes one look at this guy. He's like, I was not getting my photographs. I was getting my photograph taken. I wasn't there for what was said. But apparently, the LT tried to act pissy towards our Lieutenant Commander, Lieutenant Commander Welps. This did not go well for him. I'm just saying. But there are plenty of ratings in the Navy where you don't step foot on a boat. Here we go.
Talk to these men and women. Well, they're basically construction workers with machine guns.
Pretty much.
I've been in the military, and I am currently a journeyman electrician, which is basically a spicy construction worker that does not have to pick up after himself. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went there. You want power or not? Now, the reason I bring this up is because I can personally attest to the fact the military and the construction industry are the two career paths that absolutely give the least amount of fucks on the planet. And apparently when you mix those two together, you get a bee with a machine gun and a hammer. The Seabees are renowned in the military for not giving a fuck, which is impressive.
This
That's
is
like
true.
Being the Michael Jordan of fuck lacking. And just for reference, Jordan is better than LeBron. How else can I put this? Even Marines don't fuck with Seabees. Not saying the Seabees will win in a fight, also not saying they wouldn't, but fighting a Seabee is a lose-lose scenario, because even if you win, still gonna wake up the next morning with your Humvee on blocks and no fucking tires. That is a true story. Now, I can't confirm this, but I would assume that the video game Fortnite was inspired by the Navy Seabees. If you don't know, that is a video game where you shoot at someone and then they very quickly build a bunker and then shoot you back. Now, technically, the Seabees are not an offensive unit. They are strictly defensive. But they're trained by Marine cadre in how to fight, and Marines are pretty world-renowned for only playing offense. So what I think they mean by that is, the Seabees are pretty content just drinking beer and building things, but if you get in the way of that, they will set their tools down and reach for the old cordless hole puncher and throw you an ass whooping. I looked online for about 45 minutes. I cannot find a single account of Seabees losing an inch of ground anywhere ever. So don't let the defensive unit thing fool you. Now, if you're still not picking up what I'm putting down, basically the Seabees follow in right behind the Marines, and they build infrastructure so that the rest of the military can follow. So they are basically doing construction on the front lines. Now, for clarification, Seabee isn't just one MOS or job.
Right.
The term Seabee applies to a wide range of different jobs, or as the Navy calls them, rates. These different rates are basically just all the different skilled trades. You can be an electrician, a plumber, a welder, a carpenter, a concrete guy, but you know, with a machine gun. And in camouflage, not high-vis. Nobody tell OSHA. So in conclusion, the Seabee motto is can do, because these men and women get shit done, whether it's a war zone or not. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoy my content and maybe like to buy me a beer about it, there's a link for that right here. There's also the link for my YouTube channel. I recommend you subscribe.
Guys, if you're not subscribed to that guy yet, the Fat Electrician, oh my god. You guys already know. Oh my god. I have loved this, okay? I have loved this. What are you doing? Well, why was the one leg? Hobbit. Hobbit! Hobbit! You belong in that ghost show, okay? You belong in that ghost anime right now, okay? I sentence you to Detroit, okay? Oh my god. Dark Sage, what's going on, bud? Can you, like, oh god. I need an explanation of why my wife is like this. I don't understand. Guys, Fat Electrician, go by, check him out. His links, like, one thing about the Fat Electrician, he tells stuff like I would tell it. If it came into my head to tell it. The same way I do five-ishes, he does this stuff, and I love it. You're not going to Brazil. Brazil's too nice for you. We'll send you to Detroit. You'll be happy there. Yay! I've been to Detroit too many times at this point. Guys, just send them down to Alabama. Paradise Lost. Ghost of YouTube. Are you bringing something else weird in here? What are you bringing in here now? What have you done? Will you knock it off? Stop laughing.
My slipper almost fits it. Are you on camera?
If that thing falls and busts my work monitor, you're calling my boss. You're calling my boss.
I've got a shoe on now. Ooh, sexy leg. Oh my god, what if I put a stocking on it?
Go away.
How to put a
Go
stocking
away.
on it? Hold on. He's got a stocking on now. I wanna be loved by you, yes you. Nobody else but you. Here.
Give me the fucking leg.
Stocking on it.
She put fucking pantyhose on this goddamn. Take this and get the fucking.
That's the best thing I ever bought.
What is this garbage?
That's the best thing I've ever bought.
Get out!
Woo.
Out!
Woo.
If you drop that on my work computer, you're calling my boss and explaining to her that you sat there and were dangling over the work computer with a stocking on a prosthetic leg. And you get to hear her stunned expression.
How can you hear a stunned expression?
Just go! How do you bend the barrel of a Bradley? I don't know that either!
Same way you bend that. It's a joint.